Hello again and welcome back to Star Trek Online. Alright, we just took down a bunch of enemies, a bunch of Borg, Mirror Universe Borg. Oh boy, I see another tower. It's inactive. Not anymore, it's not. And tower, and that, and strike me down. Ow. Someone heal me, please. Thank you. Okay. So, these Borg are really annoying.
All clear. Let's cross them.
I should switch to laser weapons. As much as the melee is good, it's a problem right now. Okay. Stop reviving our enemies. Please. There we go. Nobody's up. We are good to go. Next. Well, that's fun. Oh, good. Thank you for showing me that is up there. Take it down, people. There it goes. Took you way too long to target that. Alright. Okay. 3 there, we got that one there. It's telling us to go up this way. Okay.
This looks more complicated. Let's take a second to figure it out. These consoles control those large power conduits. They supply energy to the platform we need to cross the gap when they're operational.
What do we need to do?
The power conduits are out of alignment. We'll need to align all 3 of them to restore power to the platform.
Understood. Watch out for Borg security teams while we work on this.
We need to align the power conduits.
Okay, first things first, I need to check something. Are we doing any progress on this? Yes, we are making a little bit of progress. It's not much, but it is working. Okay, so, I was going to switch my entire team over to blasters.
We need to align the power conduits.
Yes, I know. But we seem to be doing alright. Let's start with this side. Lower left stack. That should be good.
That conduit is aligned. 2 to go.
You got it. Uh-oh. Oh hey, I activated my special shield. Okay, raise or lower. We need to lower.
We need to align the power conduits.
I'm working on it.
Power conduit aligned. Just 1 more to go.
Good. Take that. Oh, you got one of the drone ones this time. Come here. Alright, I'm stuck. I'm rooted. I can still disable his regenerator.
We need to align the power conduits.
I know. Calm down, Kim. Alright. It's below, so raise. Hello, everybody. Okay, take you out. Get rid of your regenerator. And there we go. We can move forward. Bridge is lowered. do you know? These guys are not gonna come out of their alcoves. Perfect.
I'm reading a large power source nearby. Looks like a security feed.
Alright.
I need to lower that field. Scan that console. It may control it.
Okay, so security field.
The field's locked down, but I think I can use the console to bypass security and drop it. It's going to be tricky work. Cover me while I do a little creative programming.
We'll keep you safe, Captain. Alright, summon all of the things. We need everything and everybody. I know one of you is a vinculum regenerator. There we go. We're not done here. Alright. We seem to be doing alright. In fact, this seems to be going too well. Okay. Another vinculum drone.
The field's down! Let's finish up and move on!
Okay, disable this one. There we go. Is that all of them? Appears to be all of them. Alright, let's get moving.
We're close. I'm picking up a Lakari life sign nearby.
Here we are.
Look, over there. It's Kamarke. Damn. Those drones. They were part of my crew.
Species 3992 is especially resistant to assimilation.
Good to know.
With surgical modifications.
We need to get her out of here. Now! What the hell?
Hostiles detected. Initiate combat.
Oh boy.
And Strategus Zentaron. Resistance will be annihilated.
Oh boy. That seems bad.
Take down drones! We need to make Zentarok vulnerable!
There are some drones around here somewhere that are prevent. Oh! You! Get rid of you.
Take
Oh,
down
it's too
drones!
late.
We need to make Zentarok vulnerable!
Okay. This is a lot. This is a lot. Shouldn't be standing here.
Zentarok's vulnerable! Hit him hard! Open fire!
You got it. Oh crap.
It adapted! Take out drones to make Zentarok vulnerable again! Zentarok's vulnerable! Hit him hard! Open fire!
Okay, really need to focus on the nodes.
Get me out of here!
We're working on it. There we go. out of this thing. Good to know that our people are...
What a harrowing experience. I'd heard stories about the Borg, but none of them prepared me for this nightmare.
Are you alright, Admiral?
Yes, I can manage from here. We should return to our ships immediately.
Of course. Yeah, it's very interesting that the Lucari are resistant to
If only we'd been able to bring
assimilation.
everyone back.
Agreed. For now, we have a pair of cubes to deal with.
Yeah, we do. Let's take care of that, shall we? I've looked at those ugly hunks of junk long enough. Need a way out.
Battle stations, tactical, prepare to initiate attack pattern, Amir Victor 4.
All ships, fire on the cube. Let's take it out.
Anvame, you're back. Oh, I thought you were lost to us.
It was a close call, but our friends showed us the way home.
Alright. Now we can do that. Let's do this, power everybody up, summon our backup. Let's do this. There's a pair of Borg cubes that we have to fight. Take out the small fry first, I always say.
That's one cube down. Let's deal with the last.
You got it. Take out the sphere, too. There we go. Now we can focus on the cube. There we go. Alright, you are done. In fact, just for the heck of it, let's have Pavo shoot ya.
The second cube is destroyed.
Unidentified
Now that the
vessel.
invaders have been dealt with, Bright Eyes and I will be free to seal the vortex here once and for all. Thanks to you, of course.
You're welcome, Admiral.
I just received word from Starfleet Command. Our new friends want to formally introduce themselves. Feeling up for a little diplomacy?
Yes, I'm interested in hearing what they have to say about all this.
You and me both. I'm sending you the information now. Kim out.
Alright, let's leave. Later, at Deep Space Nine.
And these Etherians came to your rescue then?
Yes, Admiral. With their help, we made it back home.
That's quite the story, Captain. Sounds like you're lucky to be here.
Ops to Admiral Quinn.
Quinn here.
The Etherian leader has arrived, sir.
Very well. Send them in.
Interesting.
I bring you greetings from the Etherian Concordium. I am Tassin Fey, leader of the Starship Harmony. I come to you today with an offer of alliance against a common foe. The Borg Kingdom. This conflict is larger than you know. It is in fact a multiversal conflict. If we act together, we can bring it to an end. But we must act soon, or all will be lost. In this and every universe.
Very interesting. New allies. The fight against the Borg. Alright.
So, more foul Bachtag from the Mirror Universe have shown their dishonor by attacking an ally of the Empire. They will pay for their insolence. This is only the beginning. Our scientists are aware of vortices in Imperial space, and an attack from these treacherous creatures could occur soon. Should they launch a cowardly attack on us, they will face our full might in battle. Until that time, the Aetherians have called for a summit to coordinate our efforts against the Borg Kingdom. Officials from the Alliance are planning the event as we speak. I want you to be there when that time comes, and I will inform you when the plans are finalized. Today, you brought glory and honor to the Empire. Come on!
Alright. And extrapolating modulator. Overcome Borg adaptation. Removes debuffs, buffs, damage. 3-second charge up. Okay. Met leader Thessian Fey. And...
Cordial greetings. I request your presence at a gathering on Station Deep Space Nine. We shall discuss the Borg Kingdom problem and potential solutions. We live at a perilous time, friend, but recall our axiom. Through harmony, we are secure. Through unity, we are strong. Together we will strive to defeat our mutual enemy and establish peace for one and all.
Of course. Mirror Borg implants and devouring nanite cloud. Alright. Accept. Alright, so we're gonna land at Deep Space Nine because it's literally a base we can land at. Oh! Right now they have the, I think it's still up and running. They have the, Starship Museum, which is basically there because it's, a couple of days ago was the, anniversary of the very first episode of Star Trek, the premiering on television. So...
Citizens of the Federation and her allies, it is my honor to introduce the official Starfleet ships of the Line Museum. This undertaking, made possible by the help of so many of you, is to educate the galaxy at large about the history of some of the greatest ships to serve in Starfleet, and allow you to look at full-size replicas of the ships, lovingly recreated and restored. Please, take your time and peruse this look back at our history. I know that I, myself, have already spent several days staring in wonder at these pieces of the past, preserved and revived for this day. After one standard Earth Day, the exhibit will move to several museums and galleries around the galaxy, but it will be visible once a year above Earth Space Dock and Deep Space Nine on this most important date.
Thank you, Mr. President. Alright, so there you have it. We have this museum up and running here. So let's go and check it out. Not now, please. I'm in the middle of something. Of course, we have to start with the USS Enterprise. NCC 1701.
Space, the final frontier.
The most celebrated ship of her time, the Constitution-class Enterprise had over 40 years in service to Starfleet. Most of that time included her celebrated 5-year mission from 2265 to 2270 was under the command of James T. Kirk. Besides her initial mission goals of seeking out new life and new civilizations, the Enterprise assisted many in need throughout the galaxy and defended the Federation from threats such as Khan Noonien Singh and her final flight. and in her final flight, she was commandeered from Starfleet by her most famous captain and crew before being destroyed over the Genesis planet. Notable crew members: James T. Kirk, Spock, Leonard McCoy, that is Spock, Leonard McCoy, Montgomery Scott, Hikaru Sulu, Nyota Uhura, and Pavel Chekhov. And then it tells you about the actual show. The original series, which aired from 8th of September 1966 to June 3rd, 1969, with 79 episodes. Alright. Moving on. I'm not moving on. There we go. This was my generation. My parents and I watched this version of Star Trek pretty much once a week, every night.
Let's make sure history never forgets. The name. Enterprise.
The fifth ship to bear both the Enterprise name and her iconic 1701 registry, the Enterprise D is an iconic piece of Federation history. Led by the principles of Captain Jean-Luc Picard, this legendary vessel ventured into a galaxy much changed since the original NCC 1701 had gone on a 5-year mission. During her time among the stars, the Enterprise D was present a part of many major historical events, including the first encounters with both the Q Continuum and the Borg. Without the dedication of her brave crew, many lives would likely have been lost in these incidents. Notable crew members: Jean-Luc Picard, William Riker, Beverly Crusher, Worf, Data, Geordi LaForge, Deanna Troi, Wesley Crusher, Catherine Pulaski, and Tasha Yar. Star Trek The Next Generation aired from 28th of September 1987 to 23rd of May 1994. 176 episodes. Wow. 1987 to 1994. I love that series. It's what got me started on Star Trek, and it kept me going through a lot of other Star Trek series. The USS Defiant, NX 74205.
We are explorers. We explore our lives, day by day. And we explore the galaxy, trying to expand the boundaries of our knowledge. And that is why I am here. Not to conquer you with weapons or with ideas, but to coexist and learn.
I recently started rewatching Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Looking forward to it again. The Defiant Class project was begun in 2366 as a response to the increased Borg threat to the Federation. This tough little ship was Starfleet's real attempt at a warship, with almost no scientific equipment on board. Ultimately, she did not pass her trials, and the project was put on hold until Commander Benjamin Sisko, a member of the Defiant team, asked for her to be assigned to Deep Space Nine to hold off the threat of the Dominion. From there, she served with distinction in the Dominion War and remained in service until her destruction in 2375. The USS Sao Paulo was assigned to Deep Space Nine and renamed the Defiant in her honor. Alright. Notable crew members: Benjamin Sisko, Jadzia Dax, Worf, Julian Bashir, Miles O'Brien, Kira Nerys, Nog, Otto Honorary, Quark Honorary, and Jake Sisko Honorary. Star Trek Deep Space Nine aired from 3rd of January 1993, 1992, June to June 1999, with 173 episodes. Interesting. 1993 to 2? Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure what that means. Alright. The USS Voyager. Okay.
In a region where shifting allegiances are commonplace, we have to have something stable to rely on. And we do. The principles and ideals of the Federation.
Indeed. USS Voyager holds the distinction of the starship that explored the most unknown space during the course of her voyage. Although this was not her intended mission, during a mission to secure the Maquis terrorists on board the Valjean, the ship encountered a being known as the Caretaker and was thrust 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. For 7 years, under the more than capable command of Catherine Janeway, the crew searched for a way to return to the Alpha Quadrant and their loved ones, finally succeeding in 2378. The scientific and anthropological data brought back from her voyage was instrumental to the Federation's understanding of the varied space and locales of the Delta Quadrant, knowledge that is still referenced to this day. Notable crew members: Catherine Janeway, Tuvok Chakotay, Harry Kim, Tom Paris, 7 of 9, Ilana Torres, the Doctor, Neelix, and Kess. Star Trek Voyager aired from 16th of January 1995 to 23rd of May 2001, 168 episodes. I now understand what I was doing wrong with the last ship, with the Defiant. And now back to the Enterprise. 4 more Enterprises. Alright, NCC 1701E.
I must be drawn here. This far, no farther.
After the destruction of the Enterprise D in 2371, the Sovereign-class vessel was rechristened in her honor and launched as the Enterprise E. The crew of the previous Enterprise was transferred over mostly intact and continued to serve under the command of Jean-Luc Picard. Sleeker and arguably more powerful than her predecessor, the Enterprise E served with distinction in several major Starfleet crises, including the Borg invasion of Earth's past, the conflict with the Sona, and the battle with the Romulan Shinzon. Notable crew members: Jean-Luc Picard, William Riker, Beverly Crusher, Worf, Data, Geordi LaForge, and Deanna Troi. So these were the movie Enterprise. Star Trek First Contact, Insurrection, and Nemesis. Although supposedly in First Contact, it was completely destroyed. Alright, the USS Enterprise. There we go.
Your father was captain of a starship for 12 minutes.
He saved 800 lives, including your mother's. And yours.
I dare you to do better.
Alright, the ship you are viewing is a replica of a ship from an alternate universe. During the destruction of Romulus, Ambassador Spock and a Romulan terrorist known as Nero were pulled into a black hole and transferred back in time to 2233. Nero's ship, the Narada, engaged with the USS Kelvin, creating a branching timeline that resulted in many changes from the history we know. Knowledge of this universe includes this alternate version of the historic Enterprise was gained during the Sphere Builder incident in 2410. Notable crew members: James T. Kirk, Spock, Leonard McCoy, Montgomery Scott, Hikaru Sulu, Nyota Uhura, and Pavel Chekhov. 0718. The Star Trek movies: Star Trek 2009, Star Trek Into Darkness, and Star Trek Beyond. The Kelvin Timeline Enterprise, if you will. Alright, and then this is the NX-01 Enterprise.
We'll find a way through this. But I won't leave anyone behind. Not if I can help it. I can't try to save humanity without holding on to what makes me human.
Alright. In 2151, before the Federation had even been formed, the first Starfleet ship to bear the name Enterprise was launched. She was the first ship capable of going warp 5, a huge leap forward technologically. This experimental new ship was meant to be on a test run until an encounter with a Klingon changed everything. Under the command of Jonathan Archer, she served with distinction until 2161, when she was retired with full honors. During her historic voyage in the stars, she was instrumental in protecting humanity from many threats, including the Xindi weapon. Notable crew members: Jonathan Archer, T'Pol, Charles Tucker III, Malcolm Reed, Travis Mayweather, Hoshi Sato, and Phlox. Alright, Enterprise, Star Trek Enterprise, aired from 26th of September 2001 to 13th of May 2005 with 97 episodes. It is unfortunate that one didn't do quite as well, because it was amazing, and to have, what's his name as the captain was just awesome. Alright, the USS Discovery.
The only way to defeat fear is to tell it no. No. We will not take shortcuts on the path to righteousness. No. We will not break the rules that protect us from our basest instincts. No. We will not allow desperation to destroy moral authority.
Right. With her exploits only recently rediscovered after years of the highest classification, the USS Discovery is an important part of Federation history that we are only just learning about. It was discovered that one of her captains, Gabriel Lorca, had been replaced by his counterpart from the Mirror Universe during the Prior's World incident. After his removal from command, the Discovery was instrumental in ending the First Federation Klingon War and in stopping the threat of the rogue AI known as Control. The ship then disappeared into the far future, where all of her recorded history has been lost, or rather, hasn't happened yet. Notable crew members: Gabriel Lorca, Saru. I really wish they would allow us to make a Saru character, or a character from Saru's race. Michael Burnham, Paul Stamets, Ellen Landry, Ash Tyler, Hugh Culber, Sylvia Tilly, Ariam, Jet Reno, Philippa Georgiou, Christopher Pike, Spock, Nahan, Cleveland Booker, Jet Reno, and Adriana Tal. Star Trek Discovery began airing 21st September 2017. 55 episodes as of this writing. They need to update that since it has officially ended now. But they're apparently too busy to do that. Alright. Enterprise 2257.
Wherever our mission takes us. We'll try to have a little fun along the way too, huh? Make a little noise. Ruffle a few feathers.
This replica is an example of the design iteration on one of the most famous of starships. While the Enterprise's most famous appearance is seen earlier in this museum, this is an example of what the ship looked like in 2257 under the command of Christopher Pike. While James T. Kirk may have cast the longest shadow in Starfleet, Pike was a kind and deeply effective captain who led the Enterprise to explore many strange new worlds. It is interesting to see the difference between this vessel and Kirk's Enterprise, and encouragement to all Starfleet officers to always be thinking of the future and how to improve on past designs. Notable crew members: Christopher Pike, Una, aka Number 1, Spock, Nahan, Joseph Mbenga, Christine Chapel, Laan Noonien Singh, Nyota Uhura, Erica Ortegas, and Hammer. Gotta get better at reading names. Alright, on to the USS Enterprise. NGC 1701F.
Theirs not to make reply, theirs not to reason why, theirs but to do and die. Into the Valley of Death rode the 600.
This is essentially the Enterprise from this game. This is the flagship of the current timeline. Flagship of Starfleet, the Enterprise F has served during some of the most tumultuous years in Federation history, from the war with the Klingon Empire to the catastrophic battles of the Iconian War, the conflict with the Zenkethi and the Herc, and the current troubles in the Klingon Empire. It's hard to believe this ship has only been in service for 2 years. In 2409, she launched under the command of Vakel Shan, and has been keeping us safe ever since. We at this museum hope that as long as there is a Federation, there will be a ship to bear the name Enterprise. Notable crew: Vakel Shan, Samuel Winters, Jarrell Kev, Tim Inasi, Savell, Philippa Mathias, Kiona, and Kiriyoshi O'Brien. That's right, O'Brien's daughter. Star Trek Online launched 2nd of February 2010. 185 episodes as of this writing. I guess, yeah, they do have... There's some episodes that are not part of the main story anymore that are technically still in here. We can go and do them. Some of them are specifically to certain factions. So yeah. USS Stargazer.
Well, the Stargazer was my first command. Not this Stargazer, of course. But being here. It feels like my life has come full circle.
Ah, there we go. One of the newest ships on display in the museum, this version of the Stargazer was instrumental to an important event in recent Starfleet history. Named for the Stargazer that was Admiral Picard's first command, it is fitting that this ship came once again under Picard's direct command during the Borg crisis of 2401. 3 people led Stargazer through that crisis: Picard, her captain, Cristobal Rios, and the newly promoted captain, 7 of 9. Thanks to their leadership and compassion, the Borg Queen was allowed to coordinate the Borg and Federation fleets, save millions of lives. While the threat of the Borg did not end entirely that day, it was the first step on a long road to peace. Notable crew members: Jean-Luc Picard, Cristobal Rios, 7 of 9, Agnes Jurati, Eleanor Honorary, and Rafa Musquier Honorary. Rafaela Musquier? Star Trek Picard, launched 23rd January 2020, 20 episodes as of this writing. Once again, they need to update that, since Picard is officially over now. And one of my all-time favorites, the USS Cerritos, California class.
Oh, senior officers are overrated. They're always like stressed out and just yelling about directives. It is better down here where the real action is.
The Cerritos is a California-class ship, and one that was designed in the 2380s to Second Contact Protocol. While other ships in the fleet made first contact with new life forms across the galaxy, ships like the Cerritos were tasked with the no less important duties of bringing these species safely and comfortably into the Federation. No, I'm talking too much. Let's see. Her inclusion among the flagships of Starfleet main sea mod, but the Federation is not simply made by the heroic people whose names you've heard in your textbooks. Every officer in Starfleet plays a vital role in their success, and the Cerritos is here as an example of that. Notable crew members: Brad Boimler, Beckett Mariner, Devon Attendee, Sam Rutherford, Carol Freeman, Jack Ransom, Tiana, Shax, Andy Billups, and Badgie. Star Trek Lower Decks, premiered 6th of August 2020, 20 episodes as of this writing. So I need to update that too. Anyway, that's the entire museum, and if I hadn't done it already, which I'm sure I probably showed you already, I would have gotten an award for reading all of them. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for joining me today, and as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out when you do that. As I always like to say at the end of these videos, don't get assassinated!